All right, this should be a good time. Subscribe to Hold the Mayo on YouTube. If you're just joining, want to be a part of the misery, come on in. The water's fine. Just subscribe to Hold the Mayo. It's super easy. Just hit the subscribe button. That would really help out the station in such depressing times. This show, this 34-0 Green Bay Packer win over the Slidell Saints. Is presented by Burkhardt Air Conditioning, Heating, Generators, Electrical. Go ahead, buy a generator. Fuck it. Buy a generator. You're going to need one. You might as well get one now. While the Saints got you pissed off, just take it out on buying a generator. 985-626-7741, burkhartsair.com. Also presented by Workers' Compensation LLC. If you got hurt on the job, like many Saints players this season, you need to figure out what you're entitled to, and that's what the Compman can do. 504-838-8883. These are real attorneys. They not internet attorneys or like TV attorneys or anything. They real attorneys working for you in the workers' comp system. Hit them up, www.compman.com. Also presented by Blue Plate Mayo. Since 1927, since Babe Ruth, motherfucker. Since Babe Ruth. How about that? Since Babe Ruth, Blue Plate. So next time you're in the grocery, remember, this Mayo been here since Babe Ruth. Respect Blue Plate. Blue Plate Mayo. I'm opening up the River Parish Trash Line, 504-265-0025. I can confidently say, for sure, last time this season I ever have to contemplate it, business stinks and it's not picking up. It's not picking up. The Saints lose 34-0 in my opinion, the worst I've seen a Saints football team look since before Hurricane Katrina, and now we talking late 90s. Now we talking like when I used to go to the Dome to watch Danny Werfel, Billy Joe Tolliver. That's where we at. Okay? When Keith Poole was a receiver for the Saints. Yeah. Cam Cleveland. Right? Ashley Ambrose. Any of these names ring a bell? Good. Because that's where we at. And I can't wait to talk about it. People might have slept on this show being a show, oh man, it's late, blah, 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 blah. I'm giving out free merch for Christmas. Merry Christmas to all callers. All you got to do is call, have a call. You can't just call and be like, yo, I'm here for the free merch. Motherfucker, this ain't B97. And then after you call, email me. Go to my website. It's at the bottom. Contact. It's my email. Just email your address, your name, and your size. So we're going to do that. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yo.
This is Zydeco Zach. Colin, I'm from Baton Rouge, but I'm in West Palm Beach visiting family. I wanted to start by just thanking you for all you do, brother. I listen to you every Sunday, and it really is the highlight of my Sundays this season with how putrid the Saints have been. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
And I just wanted to say real quick, I don't want to hold the line. I am so sick of the prime time crap. We've been outscored 93-23 between the Thursday night game and the two Monday nights. I think that's all the primetime games, but I'm so sick of the primetime because twice I've been in South Florida, watched us play a superior team on Monday night. I was here for the Chiefs game, and it was the same damn thing, just atrocious.
Yeah, the Saints. I agree. I agree, brother. The Saints in primetime, thing of the past. It's been bad past this year. The Saints in primetime, it's almost like, bro, take whatever you got in your bank account and bet on the other team.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. When I saw that 13.5 for Green Bay, I was laughing, and I wish I'd been in Louisiana so I could lie bet it because in South Florida, they haven't legalized gambling completely just yet. It's just an absolute...
My bad.
What's that?
My bad, dude. I was just going to tell you, you need to be on the beach if you're a Saints fan right now, but I appreciate the call.
No, absolutely. Who that always, though, and I hope you have a great show the rest of the night. Thank you, brother.
All right, Merry Christmas. Remember, if you want the free shirt, you got to email me. You go to my website, It's at the bottom. Contact us and then send me your name, size, and address. Sprite Quarters.
Hey, it's Charlene from Port Arthur, Texas.
Hey, what's up?
I'm just sick right now, baffled. I'm at a loss for words right now. The only thing I thought I wanted to see was Rattler do something good and Kendra Miller be able to do something good. And none of that got to happen tonight. So it was a shit show, disgusted. But I watched it all the way to the end, you bet your ass.
I know, that's sick.
Who that?
That's sick. Who that? That's the sick part about it. Because I compare it to, like, going to a second funeral. You know what I'm saying? You had to go to a funeral of somebody, you know, close to you. In this case, it's the Saints. And then the family calls you up the next week. They're like, hey, we're going to have another funeral. And you're like, what the fuck? And then you go to this, open up the casket. It's the same body. It's the Saints. Say, what? Why don't you let him rest in peace? You got to watch it. You got to keep watching. And then we're going to go to the funeral again. And it's like, damn. You know, I can only look at this, you know, respectfully, this dead body so long. Sprite Quarters.
Mayo, it's Mystic Mac, brother. First off, wanted to wish him Merry Christmas and thank you for the free merch giveaway, brother. That's very much appreciated and something you don't have to do. So thank you for doing that, my brother.
Well, yeah, no problem. What you got?
That's probably I don't have much. Just wanted to call and thank you. Wish you a happy holidays. That game sucked ass, so I ain't got much to say, brother. You have a good holiday.
All right, Mystic Mac. All right, just I got to remind myself not to send Mystic Mac a shirt because I know he calling for the free. I could tell. He hit me with the Merry Christmas. Mystic Mac, but he did say I didn't have to do it. I'm not gonna, Mystic Mac. Sprite Quarters.
Yo, what up, Mayo?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, I've been watching you for a couple years now, man. Dude, the way this team's been going, Mickey needs to go. But I don't think Rattler, I mean, don't get me wrong, he didn't play good. But, I mean, he is a rookie. To go from that jump pass to the pick is pretty bad. But Mickey needs to go, dude. This is bad.
Yeah, what is Mickey Loomis doing? Because, you know, they show everybody in the press boxes now, right? I've never seen him show Mickey Loomis in the press box. Is Mickey Loomis watching the game in his car, or is he listening to it in his car? Like, what's going on?
Dude, like, I literally thought about it in the game. I was like, dude, they show every GM against us, but I've never seen them show Mickey Loomis.
Yeah, so I just don't understand that. I guess Mickey feels like he don't need to be shown, but whatever. All right, dude. Like, you know, if one guy needs to really get into the situation this offseason, you know, I want Mickey Loomis press conferences every week. I'll listen to that fucking gum smack. I want to hear what he's got to say every week.
It's look beyond the results, man. I mean, all right, thank you, man. Thank you for taking my call. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too, man. Mickey's taking care of Gail. Sprite Quarters.
What's up, Devin? What's the governor?
Yeah, what's going on?
Man, I'm just fucking disgusted, man. Like, I'm over here at Twin Peaks in Lafayette with Zoe and whatever her name is.
Decided to go drown your sorrows in some titties, huh?
Man, listen, I'm on my 7th fucking rumplements. Hadn't even caught a buzz. I'm so fucking depressed. All right, that cocksucker Matt LaFleur, 4th and 2, goes for it, 27-0. Time to end this shit, man. Time to end it.
All right, I gotta go. It sounds like you're underwater, kind of.
I'm about to be my dog. Holler at you, man. Who that?
All right, dude. All right, brother. Sprite Quarters.
Man, I can tell you right now, I finally got through to you. I have finally got through to you. We had talked at the racetrack,
okay.
And I said, I've been calling. And, you know, for all these motherfucking weeks, this was the week that was blessed for me to talk.
I love
Let me tell you something.
I love it.
Let me tell you something, Mayo.
Tell me.
I have got high and watched the game. Because you know why? Being sober, I have a motherfucking heart attack. And what the fuck?
Mickey Loomis has really done. He sat there and let Sean Payton nut all over his motherfucking face like icing on a motherfucking cupcake, telling us that Dennis Allen was the way to go. And this bubblicious son of a bitch got on national TV and told us he was the greatest of all time.
Remember that?
You know, man, oh my God. Every time I see bubblicious in the motherfucking store, I have fucking flashbacks and fucking hives because I think about this soprano-looking motherfucker playing that game of telling us that this guy was this shit. We sat up here and we could have had Shador or Cam Ward or somebody, a quarterback or somebody. We could have had something. No, we're going to be in the fucking 10th or 11th pick. 10th or 11th. For what? For what? We're going to go into picking offensive lineman again. Jared Pennant ain't playing out shit. Fuaga is only the bright spot. You might be looking at a motherfucking center with motherfucking McCoy because guess what? He's probably going down the line. What are we going to draft this year? We don't even know what fucking coach we're going to get. We don't know shit. This team is fucking like abysmal. The defensive side is like gone. There is no bright spot besides Fuaga. There's no bright spot besides him. So what are we going to be looking for the next 6 to 7 years? Nothing. Nothing but a pack of fucking bubblicious and this motherfucking toupee-headed motherfucker. Man, I can't stand this shit.
Yeah, you ain't lying, Scrim. It's going to be a long rebuild. It really is. I mean, because you truly do have to blow it up. You've kicked the can, like they always say on TV. You've kicked the can too far, too long, too far, too long. You put your faith in the wrong players, leaders, coaches, the whole 9 yards. Blow it up like Chernobyl, motherfucker. Spread quarters.
Mayor, how are you, brother?
I'm doing good. It's whatever. I'm numb.
Yeah,
I'm numb. Yeah. I'm numb.
I feel you. There's not too much to fucking take from this game. I mean, look, this is the one thing I'm going to say that I saw positive from this game. And look, you probably got a funny face on you right now, but look, hear me out. I'm happy this happened on prime time, Monday Night Football, because hopefully Mickey looks at this and says, wow, we're getting embarrassed on primetime football. I mean, this is a disgrace. This is not Saints football. This is not what people think about when they think of Saints football.
No, it's not, but also it's a reminder to just some of the, I'm 32, and I was a kid when the Saints were really bad, but it's a reminder, like, it feels like that. I feel like how I felt when I was even a kid. I was like, man, these dudes fucking ass.
Yeah. And, I agree with the caller. One of the brightest spots of the team was Fuaga. And It's nice to see that we've actually hit on an offensive lineman in a draft pick. And, we talked about how that was a boring draft pick. And I remember you said it was like going to get a washing machine. It's nothing. Yeah, it's nothing impressive, but it's nothing exciting, but it's like you need it.
You got to get it. You got to get the washing machine.
So that was good. It's good to see that, he's flourishing. But, I mean, look, I'm just happy this happened on prime time. Hopefully this wakes fucking Mickey up. This is ridiculous. So
somehow
I'm going to clear the line up, Mayo.
All right, brother. Merry Christmas, man.
All right. Merry Christmas, brother. Who dat, rat that?
All right, who dat, man? I'm going to chill on the rat dat for now. I'm going to chill on it. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying I'm going to chill on it. In my opinion, the guy's throwing a bunch of dudes who got paid $20 an hour to come play the game tonight. So hold the Mayo on that. I know the Rattler haters don't like to hear that, but I'm just saying, and the jump pass, and the aura, and come on, bro, Derek Carr ain't going to the playoffs, bro. Like, so I'm just trying to find anything. Spread quarters.
What's up with your bail, brother? It's Brooks, dude. I just gotta fucking come in here and complain because one, I gotta complain about walk-ons and a motherfucker. I was wearing my Rattler jersey at walk-ons. We was getting beat the fuck out of course. Finished my meal.
left at halftime. Motherfucker had the audacity. I don't know who this motherfucker was. Had the audacity to laugh at me and tell me that the fucking Saints suck. You know what? I agree with him. I can't get mad at the motherfucker. I can't.
But also at the same time, he probably roots for the Lakers too. You know, one of them dudes.
You're right.
One of them dudes.
You're right. It's just fucking sad, man. I fucking, man. I don't even know what to say, Mayo. No clue, brother.
All right, brother. Well, take care.
I don't know where to go from there. You too, brother.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, and you know it is what it is, bro. This team is a
Have
fucking
happy
disaster.
holidays.
All right, well,
right.
All
right, brother.
All right, later. You know, and we could say whatever it is. This team's just not a good team overall. The roster's not great. Even if they were all healthy, you know, I still think that this is a mediocre team, even if they all healthy. You know, that's just what it is. It sucks. It's been an emotional roller coaster. I've been here with y'all, man, for real. Spread quarters.
Yo, Dev, how you doing, bro?
You know, I'm doing all right. I'm numb.
How about the New Orleans Charmin Ultra Soft Saints today, huh?
Yeah.
How was that?
34-0. You know, leading receiver, Foster Moreau, which, by the way, if anybody you got to give credit to on that offense other than like Fuwag and, you know, Foster Moreau, imagine what he would do with a functional football team. I mean, he's actually pretty solid. But, you know, it's Go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, what about Ugo Amadi on that touchdown, flopping down, realizing that
What about Jamal Williams returning kicks still? You know, if that ain't the ultimate dick slap to the face, I don't know what is.
What about Tanya Passanio? Two times third and 5 plus, we got them.
You picking all the guys with hard names. Props to you.
He gets neutral zone infractions. I mean, how are you supposed to even play football when that's going on? You give 3rd and 1 with Josh Jacobs every time? Like, come on, bro. This is ridiculous. Look, wait, I got one funny thing to say. So I usually watch the game with my old lady or just some friends. I watched it with my parents today. And you know how you used to like hate your parents back in the day, or like not even hate them, but like you just thought they wasn't funny. But like you might not be like me, but you got your friends that think they're funny, but you used to be like, oh, they ain't funny. Anyway, I'm older now, so I'm like, my parents are actually funny. So I'm sitting there watching it, and they showed Derek Carr after we get 12 men in the huddle, after we're about to go for on 3rd, and my dad started cursing him out. He's like, man, Derek Carr, what the fuck is he doing out there talking to the refs on the sideline? He's like, man, you need to sit his bitch ass on the bench. He said if he ever saw him at Chipotle, he'd throw a fucking wing at his head. And this is a man that's worked for the city for 30 years. And I was like, oh my God, he's losing it. And then my mom come in there, and she was hitting the vodka, and she's talking about Derek.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, dude. I know you call all the time, bro. That's you know, if you won't put that on me, put it on me, bro. I couldn't last another second. And that's just on God. That's on God. Spread quarters.
Yo, what's up, Devin? It's Dylan. I'm all the way over here in Kaanapali Beach, Hawaii. Just got finished off of work, watching that game. Oh, my goodness, man. Unbelievable. I cannot believe this team. Oh, my goodness. It just makes me upset, man.
I can't believe the last call. And that's you know, it's one of my frequent callers. He's a good dude. But I can't believe how much he talked that last call, bro. It's just still got me rattled.
I know. He just kept going and going and going. But,
was
man.
incredible.
Ah, shit. But, man, hey, I'm just curious. You know, like everyone had to suffer through that game. It was brutal to watch. But the one guy I was really excited to see, I really got excited for, was Kendre Miller. But yet he was non-existent the entire game. They said he was sitting on the bench. Why is that?
We were down
Why is he not on the field?
I can answer that. We were down 21-0 in the first quarter, my brother.
Well, I get that, but hell, I mean, at this point, you already know you're going to lose. You already know you're going to lose a lot. Might as well just throw him out there and see what happens. But
yeah, it would have made the game go by quicker. Would have made the game go by quick if they would have ran him a little more.
I'm not going to lie. That's true. It was a fast game, though. Like usually the primetime games over here in Hawaii end around like, I would say 6:20-ish. That one game ended at like 5:50. It was like going like no tomorrow, but man. Oh man, what a brutal season, brutal year. Just 2 more games are almost done with this crap. I'm ready to get out of here. But who dat man? I'll open up the line for everyone else. You have a good night. Thank you, Devin. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all of the listeners. Y'all have a blessed year. Goodbye. Aloha.
Aloha. I wasn't expecting the aloha. Nice curveball there on the aloha. Merry Christmas. Spread quarters.
What's good, man?
Oh, you're gonna have to talk a little louder, brother. Sound like you under a towel. Sound like you under a towel.
Yeah, we fucking suck, bro. At this point, I'm just hoping for fucking no Mahomes holding up a trophy in the dome this year.
Well, who would you like to hold up the trophy?
I'd like Derrick Henry, Lamar. I'd like that. I'll see the Ravens winning.
Damn it! The Ravens are who won last time in New Orleans, right?
Shit, it was Flacco.
Yeah, with the Jacoby Jones. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Good.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, we fucking suck though. I mean, at this point, I'm just getting fucked up watching, hoping we lose to get a better draft pick.
Wow.
Best case at this point.
Mission accomplished.
Well, Mayo, happy fucking holidays, bro.
All right,
you were the fucking go.
Same to you, brother. Merry Christmas.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, when the power went out, that was the one. That was the one. Hey, Nick B, appreciate the super chat, bro. First shutout in the NFL this season? No, huh? Is that facts? No. Is that facts? Spread quarters. Hello?
Hey, Mayo, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Tough night, huh?
You know, what's a tough night?
I mean, we got shut out, which is honestly the worst part of the night is that we couldn't even score any points. That's honestly how I feel. I just thought it's the first shutout on Monday Night Football in 5 years, which is tough.
No, you know what else is a tough night? Spending a night in East Baton Rouge Parish Prison.
That is true. That is a tough night.
Real tough night.
So I got a question. Do you think Rattler is just bad, or you think like our team is just so shit that we can't
I think that he's a rookie. I think that he's a 5th round pick. I think he's slightly better than a 5th round pick. I think he might be like a 4th round pick type talent. Okay, but I think that also the situation is nowhere near a situation where you could truly evaluate this dude. Don't get me wrong. You're able to see all the rookie mistakes he's making, the holding on to the ball, the fumbling the ball. You're able to see all this stuff, but like rookies do make these mistakes, you know?
Right.
You are not giving him any type of, like, for instance, Caleb Williams, who in my opinion, I'm not saying he's looked bad, but I mean, they ain't winning no games. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
something's not adding up, even though his interceptions may be low or whatever the case may be. But Caleb Williams and me still makes rookie mistakes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I totally agree.
You know what? One of them that I love to bring up is Anthony Richardson. Okay, people love to hate on Anthony Richardson. Dude, they love to talk down on him like he don't belong in the NFL.
But he's not terrible.
He's not terrible, and when you remember how young he is into that role, it's like, damn, bro, in 2-3 years, you could be talking about Anthony Richardson in the same manner that you might be talking about like a Geno Smith, like late, whatever, later in his career.
Yeah, like a decent quarterback.
Yeah, dude. So like, you never know. I mean, you can't
think
judge
Rattler
this.
just needs time. Yeah. And I don't think sticking him in a freezer helped at all. I think that was
no. They thought they could stick the quarterbacks next to some pork chops, and it was going to show them how it was in Lambeau Field. Wrong. I think
that made him play even worse. Like I think that just like heightened the nerves and everything.
Yeah. Come sit next to this cold cilantro and see. I just thought that was stupid. So whatever. Rizzy, and that's another thing. Rizzy tonight. There's a couple.
Questionable call.
Where he looked like a special teams coach, and on top of that, like I never seen somebody do a double timeout fake. I mean, a double fake punt. I don't even know what the hell.
I don't even know what they were doing. Yeah, no.
So,
yeah. Either way, Merry Christmas. Hey, Rouse has got to pick up the Red Beans game. That was terrible.
Yeah, no, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. All right, dude. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. Who that?
All them grocery stores, for the most part, other than Zapato's. I got to be honest, bro. I went to Zapato's, over a year ago. That's top-notch grocery buffet line food. Don't get me wrong. Winn-Dixie, they decent, and it's a good price. But when you want to go to the next level, the next layer to, like, greatness of grocery, but Zapato's, and you're going to pay for it, but guess what? It's worth every dollar, and it's top-notch. Spread quarters.
Two playing Phil. The Saints don't rock, but you know what does? Merry Christmas, everyone.
All right, flu player Phil. That was good. It's good for the spirit. And if your spirit tells you, and I don't want that, you need to go take a shower and get that filthy soul out of you. Clean it out. Clean that filthy. I gotta watch everything I say because I realized like a few months ago that a lot of what I say is pausable.
What's going on, Devin? This Pete.
Yo,
Epic
what's
Life.
up? What up, Epic Life?
It's Epic Life. Devin, you know me. It was cold. I saw my quarterbacks was practicing in cold weather. I made vegetable soup today, bro.
Oh.
And I'm so fucking stupid, Devin. I love the Saints this much. I started Kendrick Miller instead of Ramon Stevenson. And I lost in the fantasy playoffs. Devin, I'm so fucking pissed.
You sick, bro.
I didn't call last week. Yeah, I didn't call last week because they pissed me off. They made me have a kidney stone, Devin. I'm sick of these fucking people. This shit is real.
They gave you a kidney stone? They gave you a kidney stone?
I suffer from them already, but I passed one dealing with the Saints last week. Got my hopes up. I was so pissed off.
Hey, can I ask you a question? Epic Life, can I ask you a question? What's tougher? Dealing with another year the Saints, not getting in the playoffs or passing one kidney stone?
This a classic one right here, Devin. I'm going to be honest with you. The kidney stone is nothing because I'm used to them. I've been getting to 17. But watching this bullshit we watched today, and this is what I wanted to say too, and I'm going to play the line. Happy holidays to y'all, man. I love our spread part of shit, but Rizzo lost his job today. Anybody who knows football, when that ball was fumbled, you call a timeout. I cut that shit off, Devin. I went back and watched it, but dealing with the Saints is way worse than the kidney stone, and I'll tell you that. And I've been dealing with it for 34 years, my brother.
I don't know how I haven't gotten one before, dude. It's crazy.
It's hereditary with me, bro. It's hereditary with me.
I remember my grandma getting them though, dude. And it's just crazy that I somehow dodged it because I used to eat like shit.
Man, I got 7 to 8 people in my family pass them on both sides, so It's hereditary. But I'm here to tell you, it feels like you're having a baby. I done crawled on the floor before with them bitches, but watching this shit, which I love to death, the black and gold New Orleans thing, is way worse than passing the kidney stone, my brother.
All right, there it is. You heard it here. All right, Epic Life. Merry Christmas.
Who that, man? Merry Christmas, my brother.
All right, dude. All right. Yo, shout out to Scrim. Appreciate it, Scrim. Scrim's been here all year, holding it down in the chat. And also, you want to talk about Santa. Scrim's been Santa Scrim with the super chats. And, brother, you already know. Can't say enough. For real. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo.
Yo, what's up?
What's up, brother? Man, that shit was just depressing, dog. There's really no other word for it, man. For 60 minutes, we just couldn't find a spark, bro.
Not one. Actually, it felt like when you're trying to jump your truck, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't even get a spark.
Yeah, bro. It's like a fish out of water, bro.
Yeah.
What you said about Mickey Loomis waiting in his fucking car, bro. I I hate this dude, bro. I've grown to hate this dude. I thought we hit rock bottom in like week 4, 5, 6 when everybody was injured. And we couldn't find a spark back then, bro. But every week it seems like it's just a new low. I mean, that was not only the worst Saints performance I've ever seen. That was just the worst primetime game I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree. But also, the Saints have had some really bad primetime games, like in the past few years. I mean, they have just not been able to compete. I mean, look at the Denver game. I mean, dude, they just can't compete in primetime anymore, which is sad because we all who loved when the Saints were in their glory days, we remember the Saints dominated primetime. And that shit ain't here no more. It's long gone.
Man, I was born in 2004. I wasn't alive for the Steve Ditka era, but holy shit, man. I mean, I gotta imagine that this is what it must have felt like, huh?
I mean, Ditka was bad, bro. There was never any hope in that, and then he wound up quitting. He wound up quitting at the end. That's what I'll never forget about Mike Ditka. He was like, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck, bro. This is 5-6 years of this shit coming up, man. But I don't want to hold up the line anymore, dog. Merry Christmas to you. You have a happy New Year, Dad. Appreciate you, man. Like what you do.
Same to you, brother. Hey, real quick on the callers with the free merch, you gotta email me. My email is at the bottom of my website on the contact us, and you gotta put your name, your size, your address, and I didn't say this, but I'm gonna say it now, and what caller you are. You know what I'm saying? So I can, because you know some people are going to have to try to slide in. I already know. It's all good. Spread quarters.
Yo, what's up, Devin? It's Whiskey here from Lafayette.
Yo, what's up?
Not much, brother. Shutouts suck. I do have couple questions. Realistically, how long do you think like a rebuild would take? Like, are we looking at 1 year, 3 years? I know you might not know the answer,
It's not 1 year. It's not 1 year because you're so far away on the roster. Like, people like to talk about how the Texans did something in 1 year. Well, what's the big thing that the Texans did? They drafted a quarterback who played really good his first year. You know what I'm saying? That is not like easy to do.
Absolutely. Just kind of like what the Broncos are doing this year with Bo Nix. Like, they got to be happy with what they got, but it's not every year that you could do that, you know?
But also it's like, that's a team deal. Dude, that's football smarts. These guys, like Sean Payton, that's why they say he's a smart guy, because he knows, hey, okay, I can get Bo Nix. This may not be the best case scenario, the dude that I'm looking for, but he knows that Sean Payton is smart enough to make it work. We don't have anybody in the building. And I get that Sean Payton left, we had whatever. There's nobody in the building right now that's smart enough to like think like that. We got people that are telling us that Derek Carr is a great fit in Kubiak's offense, which I refuse to believe. I refuse to believe it.
No, dude, I totally agree. I'm seeing in the chat too, people saying 3 to 5. I think that's a little bit more realistic. My second question too. Do we want, or how can we get Hard Knocks New Orleans, man? Will that give us a little bit of oomph? Do people actually want to see that? Is that something you want to see?
No, I'm going to tell you, I'll answer for me. I don't want to see it because these dudes is corny and and what I mean by that is not all of them. Trust me, there's a lot of Saints players, bro. Like, you know, I could already tell, you know, we'd all be cool with these dudes. But there's some of these dudes on the team, especially some of them in leader roles, that I do not want to see highlighted on television. And you already know who number one is. It's Derek Carr. I watched Hard Knocks with him on it. It was one of the worst seasons ever. He's on.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
You can't. This guy don't need to be on TV.
No, you're not lying. I don't want to see Jamal Williams on there either. But I just wanted to say thanks, bro. Merry Christmas. That's all I have for you.
All right, man. Merry Christmas. It was a great call. But no, exactly. I don't want to see Jamal Williams on TV telling me about fucking Raichu and Pikachu and all of this chew, but he might think he a Pokemon. He don't run like one. In fact, all the Pokemons are faster than Jamal Williams, including Diglett. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Yo.
It's Zen Man, brother. Merry Christmas. How are you?
Merry Christmas, Zen Man. I'm doing all right. Zen Man?
I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a little breaking up right there. I don't know what that was.
I don't think we can really be upset at this point, Mayo. I think this is more of just like, see who really wants to be here and who really doesn't want to be here. Hello?
Zimman, do you want to call back? Like, what's going on right now?
I don't know. What is going on? I'll try calling back.
All right, yeah. Zimman reminds me of, like, I don't know, dude. Who's been in a movie where, like, every time they went to go do something, they choked? That's what Zimman reminds me of. He cannot get it together the last few weeks, bro. He's struggling worse than fucking the Saints. Zimman. Spread quarters.
What's going on, Mayo? It's Bean from Jefferson. Shout out to the Saints making history this season. First team all season to get shut out. Ending a 369-game franchise streak of not getting shut out. So good on them. But today, I'm just excited to see, a new group of guys coming in this offseason through the draft. Hopefully we get some guys that are established and not like project pieces like Marcus Davenport coming out of UTSA or some schools like that. But, I try not to act like the sky is falling. I'm only 24, so I fully realize that I lived through the golden days of Saints football. This shit means a lot to a lot of people. This team literally put my dad in the hospital with a heart attack in the 2009 NFC Championship game. So I just try to keep that positive outlook, but I don't really have much. It was a shit show today. Not much to build off of, but we made history at the end of the day. So Merry Christmas, brother.
All right, man. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the call, brother. The Saints could also make some more. If the Saints are just into making history, they could make some more history. They could fire their second coach in 1 year if they wanted to really step out in some history shit. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo. What's up?
Yo, what's up? My boy, what's happening?
It's Matt from Zachary.
I'll never forget that voice, brother. I'm telling you, bro. What is your because I didn't get to go watch it back and shit. What is your shit again? On Instagram?
So I'm Matt John VO, Victor Omega, everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Yeah, the same handle everywhere.
All right.
Good. But you said something profound earlier where you said it was the worst game that you've seen since the 90s. I'm 23, so I'm not used to the Saints just being absolutely garbage yet. This is fairly new for me because I was way too young to watch pre-Katrina, and then post-Katrina we started going off. So I don't know. It's getting ridiculous.
No. I can tell you. Look, man, it's just the truth, bro. So this is where I always kind of put the time frame of the Saints, bad and good. Okay, and I'm 32. So anything before Katrina was more than likely, if it wasn't bad, the best it was mediocre. Like I remember Deuce McAllister and Aaron Brooks. I remember I was there. I was in the Dome for the first playoff win against the Rams when Hakeem fumbled the ball, and that was in 2001. So, like, you had, like, a couple moments, but it was nothing that showed you that, like, hey, we had a team that's going to be good for years and years. Never that until after Hurricane Katrina. When we came back, I was at that game, too, 2006. They dropped the banner. Fucking Green Day is there. Fucking everything's going on. And Gleason blocks the punt. And that is it literally is like that. From that moment, the Saints were a team that was a problem for anybody they faced. Don't get me wrong. They had some 7 and 9 years, whatever, but it was never consistent.
No. It was truly where there was a paradigm shift where we actually became a decent team, one that was actually worth watching rather than just putting yourself through suffering week in and week out. And it's not just, Louisiana basketball has always been terrible.
This is a horrible year for Louisiana sports.
It's a terrible year for Louisiana sports indeed. But I don't want to hold the line up, Mayo. It's getting a little late.
So, all right,
brother.
All right, man.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What a voice. You know, he said he's in a video game. He said he's in Diablo. But I mean, I can tell you from hearing a bunch of voices in my life that he gonna be on some more video games. Sprite quarters. Hello?
What up, Dad?
Yo, what's up?
This is the thing, man, and I hope Mickey knows it. Is Green Bay isn't even the measuring stick. I mean, if we're going to be honest, Green Bay is either going to lose in the divisional or the wild card. I mean, they're not like we're trying to win Super Bowls.
They're the hey, real quick, not to cut you off too long. Just let me slide. I'm gonna slide in pause real quick. So they the measuring stick for away games. I can tell you that.
I'm just saying I'm not interested in competing with the Falcons and the Bucks for the division. I'm trying to win Super Bowls, and I guess they are the measuring stick for away games because it's cold or whatever, and the stadium's old and haunted or whatever. But I just feel like that's the measuring stick, and we're not even. I mean, we're losing 34-0.
You know, you sound. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd compare this to sounding like a crackhead who wants cocaine. You see what I'm saying? No, you're going to have to deal with this crack because we crackheads right now.
We're going to go and beat the Raiders next week, and all the problems are going to be solved.
Bro, I'm going to tell you right now, it could be the Saints versus Brock Bowers next week, and I got Brock Bowers.
I mean, we're throwing the guys who are on the Jaguars practice squad. You know how bad it is that we're taking players from the Jaguars practice squad? They're worse than us.
That's if that's true, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Man, who that?
All right, who that? Merry Christmas to you, motherfucker. Sprite quarters.
Mayo, it's Zen Man, brother.
Zen Man, what's going on, bro?
Merry Christmas, first of all. I don't know what was going on in the last call. I apologize. I don't think we should be upset at this point. You know, we've known the season's over for a while now. We're on to how can we improve. And what I want to ask you is, you know, you don't have to give me names, but let's say like first 2 rounds of the draft, what position-wise would you be like, all right, I'm glad we got that stuff?
Athlete. I'd like to take an athlete.
Okay.
I'd like to take an athlete that's a problem. So, you know, I'd like to get an edge rusher that could literally wreak havoc for a decade. And the Saints are horrible at drafting that other than, I guess you could say, Cam Jordan. No doubt. But that was fucking 20 years ago. So let's hit in the draft on an intimidating player. And if it's not on defense and you go draft it on offense, you draft somebody that changes the game. They got to change the game. We're not changing no games right now. Okay? We can't even score a fucking point. So, I love the Fuaga pick, and we needed it. Okay, but we need like 100 more things. And it's and we need an identity. And we need everything. We need everything. It's like going to the mall knowing that when you go home, there ain't nothing in the closet. So you better go get some fucking clothes. And we need all the clothes.
That's very well said, Mayo.
All right.
Yes. I just want to say real quick, too, I have some insider intel that the league is very upset with our renovations. And they said unless we change more stuff, they're never going to have a Super Bowl here again.
Change what? What do they want?
They said that. So this is what I can tell you. What the last, I think, 3 Super Bowls were in brand new stadiums, and when we said, "Oh, we're going to renovate," I think in their mind they were like, "Oh, like not a brand new stadium, but it's going to look real nice."
Okay, well,
and
that's what makes us New Orleans.
I agree.
We're gonna sell you. We're gonna sell you. We'll sell you something, but when you come look at it, it's just a little off.
No, I agree. But they also said the roads are a problem.
All right.
Which I don't know why they're going to.
They're gonna come fucking play this game in this Schwegmans, or they not. You know, they wanted to come play it in Schwegmans and come look at the titties. So come on down.
Yeah, I agree. All right, Timmy. I'm not gonna hold the line. I appreciate you.
All right, brother. That man sounds like he about to go make waffles. Sin Man had an insanity run. Mason Burgess in the chat. Nick said Jamal Williams over Zinman. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? It's your boy AG.
Yo, what's up?
Look, man, I'm just going to be honest with you. When are we going to start talking about Oshner being a problem? Because with how many people have been on the shelf this year, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, it's like history. They made history for sure.
Yeah, and like, be honest with me, Mayo. The guys that the Saints sent out there tonight with Cedric Wilson Jr., Burrow Means, Kevin Austin, those are guys Drew Brees would make look like Pro Bowlers.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, he'd have Kevin Austin looking like they think Kevin Austin's a good player. He'd have Kevin Austin. Shoot. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah, like remember when Traquan went crazy against the Eagles in 2018?
Yeah, I remember Drew Brees making Brandon Coleman look good. I mean, this guy could do it with anybody, for sure.
Yeah, it's just absurd. And plus, I do want to ask you. So I see that we have right now have a top 10 pick. Between the two, who would you go with, receiver or O lineman?
Okay. And I know that, I don't even care. I just would go with receiver if I had to pick out of the two. Look, dude, O-line wise, bro, like they could still go draft another O-line, solidify the O-line, and still be trash with playmakers. And right now, in my opinion, other than Alvin, we trash with playmakers. And you can't bring up Olave because he just hasn't done enough because he's been hurt. Just is what it is.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, but I'm not going to hold the phone lines any longer. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, brother.
All right, you too. Merry Christmas. I mean, unless you want to throw it to Kevin Austin for 3 more years, for Lord's sake, please draft somebody that can change the game. You got to bank on injuries. The Saints aren't fortunate enough to not consider injuries. This year, they went into another year not considering that injuries could happen. And they had no real depth at receiver. Spread quarters.
Yo, Devin.
Yo.
Hey, it's Ryan from Mobile, Alabama. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Feeling a little sad tonight. Not too upset. We were kind of expecting it anyway. But did you have that sense of feeling that Tyrann Mathieu and Demario Davis is like that whole yellow situation where you got to really put them down?
It's just like the last 2 guys that I'm really trying to go after. Because come on, bro, I'm sure you ain't got to know this. Like, for instance, like you can't tell me Demario Davis is any different than like Bobby Wagner. Like if you put Demario Davis on the Commanders, like he is a problem because there's a better team around him. Dude, this whole team's so out of sync, bro. You can't even it's like even Demario Davis can't put it back together. It's like Humpty Dumpty done fell, and even Demario can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
But it's almost like that shed tackle and the stiff arm on Tyrann. It's just like, oh, it's over for them.
It's over for them if they keep playing for the Saints. Yeah.
True. All right, man. I'll free up the line. Merry Christmas and drink Abita Amber.
Hey, love it, bro. Abita until the casket. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Yeah, this is really just kind of pointing to Loomis. It just feels like we bought into a bunch of losers. Not saying everybody's a loser. I'm saying we bought in and put our faith into some loser leadership that was proven losers. Spread quarters. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, if you don't get your big hungry ass up out of here, I could hear you. Come on, you sounded 300. Square quarters. Hello? Hungry ass. You know, there was a couple situations like where Rizzy didn't even know the fucking rules, or it looked like they didn't know the rules, or the refs were fucking with him. This game was so like, you could just tell the Saints weren't going to score no points. Spread quarters.
What's happening with it, Mayo?
Yo, what's
Stadium
up?
from the West Bank.
West Bank, what's happening? West Bank, look like the West Bank
Yeah,
Saints.
yeah.
Look like the West Bank Saints out there tonight.
Hey, bro, I don't know what to tell you. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch the game, and so I can't comment on the game. I just know there's not much we need to see from the team for the rest of the year. We got to just start thinking all season overhaul. I mean,
Brother, can I ask you something? Did you call last week and say you didn't watch the game?
No, that wasn't me, man.
Oh, okay.
Last week, that was some other Joseph. This week, I was like, look, man, it's gonna be tough.
Okay.
But nah, man, look. Like I said, man, we got to just look at what the organization does in the off season if they happen to make the right moves, if they even make any kind of drastic moves, man. Or we could be looking like the Cowboys.
Well, the Cowboys won.
Yeah, the Cowboys won, but they didn't win with the people they paid. They didn't have the right. They always talk about going all in, and they don't do nothing. And that's what the Saints are going to look like if we don't make any moves.
All right, well, I'm going to tell you this. Give me Dak Prescott 100,000 days over Derek Carr. Seriously.
Oh, that's right. Man, give me Cooper Rush right now.
Dude,
over
what?
Derek Carr.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
But
all right. Well, yeah, no, good call. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you, man. Who that?
All right, man. Who that? Merry Christmas. Boy said Cooper Rush, and I agreed because you know what? That's how I'm feeling right now. Cooper Rush won yesterday against the Bucks. There's a hot football team, and strike quarters.
Mayo.
Yeah.
Dirty D from the North Show.
Dirty D, what's going on?
What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. What's happening on the North Shore? Sounds quiet. It sounds like the North Shore.
Man, I'm so disgusted tonight, man.
Well, what you gonna do? You gonna get in your golf cart and go? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, the play calling is terrible. The coaching is bad. It's time to blow this motherfucker up, Mayo.
Yeah, well, you know what? Who can buy the Saints on the North Shore? That's what we got to start talking about because there's somebody out there. Get your North Shore ass out here. No, I'm kidding. Thank you for the call, bro. I know y'all out there pissing white wine. You smoke a fucking cigarette on the North Shore, it turns into a carrot. That's the best way I can describe it. Spread quarters.
What's up, little daddy?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, I had this whole little rant planned out. I was going to go off who that, rat that, and all that. But, man, I go off on Jake Haener and his pretty boy pitch yourself. But, man, I just can't believe this bullshit tonight.
Yeah, no, you can't believe it, you said? You can't believe it?
It's just hard to watch. It's just knowing what we were.
I bet you blown away when you see like a magic card trick, huh?
Oh, bro, look, you said it right when you started the show, bro. You said it right. You know, this is like watching late 90s fucking Billy Joe Tolliver. You know, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It is. It's just like no chance. I mean, even going into the game, it's like, you know, I'm going to watch it, but, you know, it hurts to watch Saints games.
Oh, bro, it sucks.
It hurts. It's not easy.
It sucks the last few years. Anyway, man, have a good Christmas, bro.
All right, man. Merry Christmas. You know, and it's just like, man, I just hope they do something in the offseason to, like, give us a different reason to get excited. Not, you know, because, look, I'll get excited just on the fact that we 0-0. Going into game 1 next year, I'll get excited. I don't care who's the quarterback, motherfucker. I don't care if Ernest is the quarterback. I'll get excited, you know, just because we 0-0. But give us something else this time. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo, it's Canadian Cohen.
Cohen, what's up, bro?
Well, in all fairness, I mean, I wasn't expecting us to win. I don't think anyone was expecting us to win. But that was just terrible. Like, it literally looked like no one wanted to fucking try to even do anything. It was just like, yeah, that was like fucking ruined my fucking Christmas holiday right there. Like, that's just the fucking cherry on top of the Saints season of just how bad we are. It's just ridiculous. And like you said, bro, like, I would take basically any quarterback in the NFL right now over fucking Derek Carr. Like, Cooper Rush is going to look like fucking prime Tom Brady against Derek Carr. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, man, it's a crazy transition to go from, like, this into Christmas Eve. Kind of disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I feel like now I'm like doubtful that fucking Santa's finna pull up, bro. Like he ain't gonna eat no cookies. He might not even.
Cohen, you got some dudes in the chat, man. This is just what happens when you become just anything. You know what I'm saying? You got haters and you got fans, right? You got some dudes in the chat saying, "I hate this kid. Get him off the phone." Any words to those guys?
I think they probably just like annoyed that I'm just like smarter than them at talking and stuff. Like, they're probably just pissed off that they're so stupid.
and that's valid to be pissed off that you are that some, you know, I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Anyways, Mayo, I gotta go. It's past my bedtime.
Okay, brother. Take care, man. Merry Christmas.
Good night. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a kid. Who was that in the chat? I think it's Caleb. Yeah, his name was Caleb. Get this kid off the phone, man. Caleb, come on, bro. He's a kid. It's Christmas. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, man, this is Christmas Carol Kev, man. And I just gotta say,
bitch, who the fuck you said you are?
Christmas Carol Kev, man.
What, you seasonal like Party City?
Well, I just want to say, you know, the same thing anymore. I got a little tune for you.
Ain't there no more? Where's the breakfast store? Ain't there no more? Where's all the stores? Ain't there no more? Everybody cries on the live eyewitness news, but can't be.
All right. Well, I appreciate that, Christmas Carol, Kev. Spread quarters.
Yo, man, I don't know why everybody's so sad about the Saints, and like what else do we expect? You know, this is what they are. This is what they're gonna be for the next 1-2 years. What we need to focus on is getting rid of fucking Mickey Loomis. He's the real problem. Until he gets gone, nothing really gonna change much.
I think that's valid, man. I think he's holding this team back. All right, brother.
Listen, Alontae Taylor is also booty. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Who that right there?
They still riding with Rat, which you gotta respect it because there's something about the kid that still makes you want to support him over the other two quarterbacks. That, if anybody wants me to explain it, that's what it is right there. As a human being, it's something about just supporting him over those other two clowns that feels right. And if we only got 3 choices currently, you know, I'm going to lean towards Rat always because something in my soul feels right about that. Still, spread quarters.
Yo, what's up, Devin?
Yo, what's up?
So I was at the game tonight, and
You at the game tonight and where?
in fucking Green Bay.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not fucking kidding you.
Well,
Stop, isn't I was at the Minneapolis Miracle. I commented in the chat. I've been at Drew Brees' game where he threw to fucking Darren Sproles to break the fucking Dan Marino single.
I was there for that
record.
one. I was there for that one. All right.
That was incredible. There was a chick a couple rows in front of me in the dome. She fucking passed out for 3 quarters. In the 4th quarter, when that shit happened, she fucking popped up like it was fucking Mardi Gras. It was fucking nuts. It was hilarious.
Amen.
No.
That's spiritual, and I believe that. Yes.
Anyways, and then I was at the Minneapolis Miracle, man. It was fucking, that was spiritual for me because that was honestly the greatest Saints game I've ever been at. We were down 17-0. We were getting our fucking asses handed to us in the whole first half. It was the number 1 defense, the fucking Vikings. I hate the fucking Vikings, man. I'm from Minnesota. It hits a little more personally for me. And the second half,
I've been to Minnesota. Real quick, I've been to Minnesota. I went to the season opener that same year, Kamara's rookie year. I went to the season.
Oh yeah, when Adrian Peterson was starting.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. That wasn't the same year, but anyway, that year, right? I went to the season opener, and dude, like people in Minnesota, crazy, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I met a couple people out there that were from different states and shit that were cool. But dude, the people in Minnesota, I'd be like, hey, how you doing? They don't say nothing fucking back, dude. Like they just stare at you.
They're fucking nuts. That's what, like tonight at Green Bay. It was amazing. It was like the Wrigley Field of the fucking NFL. I was having the greatest time. Everybody couldn't have been fucking nicer. When I was at that Minneapolis Miracle game, I was with my fucking whole family. My little fucking sister, who was like fucking 13, 14 years old, there was grown-ass men fucking flipping her off, telling her to go fuck herself after
you're from Minnesota, you said?
I'm from Minnesota originally, yeah. My mom's from New Orleans.
Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. I appreciate it because we didn't know how that was going. But all right, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, and I was at the game tonight. It was the most disgusting bullshit. I was wearing a Spencer Rattler jersey. I was there with my pops. He was wearing a fucking Alvin Kamara jersey. Alvin Kamara out. It was like, fuck, Kendre Miller, come on, do something, man. And I mean, we just showed up so fucking flat. There was no fucking pulse. It was fucking devastating. I mean, we were there. I was fucking yelling Rat Dad. I was yelling Who Dat. I was fucking Who Dat and every motherfucking Saints fan there. I took a picture in front of motherfucking Vince Lombardi. I took a picture in front of Curly Lambeau. We went to the Hall of Fame and all that bullshit. And I was like, all right, let's give us a fucking game, Rizzy. Let's give us a fucking game, Rattler. And what I fucking saw was it was worse than the Miracle. Let me be honest, because there was no fucking life. It was hopeless. It was like, what the fuck is this? The defense is old. I mean, this is another crazy thing. Let me tell you, Pete Warner's fucking parents were sitting behind me. I fucking took a picture with his mom after. I probably said some shit about him earlier on. I felt terrible, but it was nuts. I mean, that's just the kind of thing. I mean, she was cool, but I mean, let me tell you, it was just awful. It was a tough situation to be at.
All right, my brother. Well, look, I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. I mean, only up from here, right?
Only up.
Take care, brother. Talk soon.
And I just got done telling him how when I was out in Minnesota, I would say, hey, how you doing? Nobody would talk back. I'm going to tell you right now, called a Guinness Book of World Records. That was the most talkative motherfucker to ever come out of Minnesota. Ever. Sprite quarters.
Hey, Mayo, appreciate you taking the call. I'm up in Green Bay. We went to the game tonight, 34-0. We didn't expect much, but we didn't expect a 34-0 loss. At this point, it's pretty embarrassing as a fan. We go up to Green Bay. Everybody treated us well, but, like, it's just embarrassing at this point. I'm taking a piss in the bathroom. Everyone's saying the Saints fucking suck. I mean, at this point, I'm like, yeah, I know. But, you know, my question is, what do you think about Rattler? I like the way the guy plays. I hear you talking about it feels right to you. It feels right to me. But Are we giving this guy real reps at this point with the O-line and the receivers we have? My question is, what do you think about him for the future?
I mean, you haven't been able to see him play with any good players. I mean,
exactly.
Every time he gets thrown in there, he gets thrown. Basically, they were like, "Hey, Spencer, we hired some receivers, $20 an hour for tonight's game, and we're gonna play Green Bay in Green Bay. You should be good to go, bro. So just let us know." And it's just like, what kind of situation? I mean, you can't evaluate. I mean, you could definitely find out where his rookie issues are by putting him in a game like this. That's the good news. You put him in a game like this, you find out all Spencer Rattler's pro-level deficiencies. So you definitely finding out the bad.
I mean, yeah, we see the bad on the pick that he threw, but like, I like that he's getting reps. But what does this mean for like next year? Is he getting enough reps this year that maybe like we're deciding he's not the starter with Carr, but like, can he be the future? That's the last question. I'll let you go.
You can't say that after this year. You can't.
Right.
So
anyway, appreciate it. Who dat from Green Bay?
Who dat, brother? Yeah, I mean, you definitely can't say that. Sprite quarters.
Yo, Dasher from Lafayette.
Yo, what's up?
Basically, my question is, obviously, since we know Rizzy's not going to be the head coach going into next year, who are your top candidates of who we should hire for next year as a head coach?
I'm going to say the same thing I said last year. And what I said last year was you need to get Kingsbury in this house. And you seeing what's happening right now with Kingsbury. That Arizona shit, you could look at Arizona right now. I mean, if you watch the game on Sunday, that is not that whole franchise is just not a winning franchise. They got way more problems than Cliff Kingsbury. I'm sorry. They just do. So you can't judge them off of that. Now, go look at what he's doing with Washington, who was in an absolute shithole last year. And look, last year, I was calling for Kingsbury in the offseason. I said, dude, at least get him at OC and send the bag at him. Because those type of guys make a difference. I know we were excited on Kubiak and all this shit, but guess what, bro? It just didn't work out, especially with – but that's the thing. That's the thing. And I stopped myself because this isn't just an offensive coordinator thing. Because you can bring in the best offensive coordinator, but you still got a bozo at quarterback. So it's gonna take some really smart people to figure this out, dude.
Right. All right. Well, I appreciate it once again, man. Have a good Merry Christmas.
All right, Merry Christmas. It's gonna take some brain cells to figure this out. I'm afraid that we don't have them. I'm afraid we don't have the brain cells in house. I mean, they've proven so. I mean, our GM said that he gave us stats on Bill Walsh and Vince Lombardi and all these different motherfuckers when he was talking about Dennis Allen. How far off are we with brain cells? Makes you wonder. Sprite quarters.
Yo, what up, man? It's Brandon from LA.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, man. Was watching the game casually tonight. Did you see that play where Saunders tipped it up in the air and he was about to pick it off? I mean, I was kind of like half watching the game, but it looked like he was about to make like the play of the season, and then he just gets fucking speared in the head by Alante. I mean, can we talk about that for a second?
Absolutely. Peak Saints football to where our own teammates are breaking up an interception.
Man, you guys got a good one, I think, in Saunders for sure.
Well, yeah, I hope we keep him. And I can't say that about a lot of guys, but I hope we keep him.
All right, bro. That's all I have.
All right, man. Whoo, baby. All right, I'm taking a few more. Sprite quarters.
Yeah, I'm on.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, Devin, I hold Mickey watch that like somebody was fucking his fucking wife. I hold Mickey watch that like he was a cuckold watching somebody fucking put a dick in his wife's ass. All night. I'm sitting in a fucking bar as a Saints fan. All night I heard, Oh, Aikman tonight. Down goes Rattler. Down goes Rattler. He might as well have been fighting fucking Muhammad Ali, that fucking idiot. Look, Lady Gail. Look. Tell the people that's making the wig, you need a lobotomy. You fuck the Saints. You fuck the Pelicans. Worse than the Army Corps of Engineers. Fuck the fucking levies. At this point, Michael Jordan couldn't help the fucking Pelicans. Look.
The Pelicans.
I ain't trying to look, Mayo. Look. I ain't trying to sell nobody nothing. When we play the Raiders, I'm gonna put the Yam Lob bags on the Instagram and the Twitter. The whole dome should wear the fucking bags. Giving a fucking and look, put the bags on the head. Put the bags on the head, Mayo. And when they walk off the field after they lose to the fucking Raiders, the whole dome should be chanting River Parish. River Parish ain't gave me a dime. I don't give a fuck.
We'll get you. We'll
Put
get
the
you
bags
something.
on your head, and I want to hear the whole fucking dome chanting River fucking Parish. This is fucking disgusting. The money these cocksuckers are making, and they giving us this. Shout out to all the good folks in New Orleans flicking off Derek Carr at the Ritz-Carlton. I love it. Fuck the Ritz-Carlton. I love you, Mayo. Good night. Have a fucking Merry fucking Christmas.
I gotta be honest with you, brother. You could hear it in his voice. Yeah, I'm live. Top 5, most loaded as a file cabinet. I mean, he's called thousands of times. Most loaded as a file cabinet moments. You know, I'm good at hearing voice, and I know his voice. And I know when he's fucking loaded. That was top 5. Most belligerent Yam lives of all time.
Hey, Devin.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm live is fucking on one, dude. That was sick. Yeah, I'm calling from Baton Rouge. This is Moonfish. That was fucking.
What did you say your name is?
Dude.
Moonfish?
Yes, sir, Moonfish.
I love that, man. It's cool.
Yeah, thanks. I love what you're doing here, man. You're becoming like a hero of New Orleans, honestly, in this sick fucking time. Dude, I'm just gonna say it, like, and you know, I know we've kind of been on this thing for a minute. Darren Rizzi made himself look like a fucking jerk off tonight. It was disgusting. Like that 2-minute situation where you're watching him fucking fumble around and waste a full fucking minute is unbelievable. As like a special teams coach, I'm fucking sick of the Rizzler. All right.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that like it was all happening with special teams because like that's what he masters, and there was a lot of mistakes happening. Like the double, I don't even know what to call it, but like the double punt, fake punt. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was so confusing.
No, that's supposed to be a specialty and special teams, and you just watch him fumble around, and it's like Rattler's sitting there like, okay, I have to convert a fucking 2nd and 20 now because I have all of half a second to fucking throw the ball before I'm sacked by Rashad, whoever the fuck.
Gary, Gary, don't forget his name. That dude's
Rashad
a dog.
Gary.
I'm sorry, bro. Like
No,
that's the Saints lack like dudes like that. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. No. Dude, I will say this though. That one fucking throw where Rattler jumped up in the air and like
the jump pass.
He looked like the jump pass. That was fucking
That
sick,
looked
dude.
like a Mortal Kombat finisher. You know,
Troy Aikman was trying to talk shit on it, and it was like he couldn't. He was just like Joe Buck was freaking out. He's like,
by the
shit.
way, Joe Buck, butterball, turkey-headed motherfucker. Like he don't need to be joking on the Saints. Oh, well, I guess we're going to finish the second half because that's what the rules say. Like, we only joke on the Saints, not turkey-headed fucking Joe Bucks. So fuck him.
Yeah, no, I never want to see the Saints. Next year, I genuinely hope we don't have to watch a fucking Saints primetime game. That was some Mickey Mouse fucking gnarly finger in the butthole motherfucker for me, dude. I want us to be off of fucking primetime for probably the next 3 years. That would. I just want to disappear and wake up one day and the Saints be like a 500, maybe 550 team again.
All right, my brother. Well, look, Merry Christmas to you, and, it's a new year. It's coming.
Yeah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
All right, bro. So, hey, do me a favor. First time I'm talking about it tonight. If you're in the stream right now, the 630, whatever people, do me a favor, man. Hit the like button on the stream. It gets the stream out there to more people. I'm still going. Even after the season's over, I still do a show every Sunday. So just help me out. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the like button on the stream. It helps. Spread quarters. Hello? All right, motherfucker. Merry Christmas. All right, I'm going to take one more call. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo, what's up?
Yo, what's up?
First and foremost, smash that like for my boy. He said it just now, but I'm saying it again.
I appreciate it, brother. Merry Christmas to you. How you doing?
Merry Christmas to you. Doing good. Look, we're working 2 phones over here at the house. I got my 12-year-old calling in, bro.
There you go. You got to start.
Yeah, I'm live. Went kind of ham, son. I had to hit the mute button. He was going ham.
That's true, bro. Because at one point, I mean, it's cool to let your young son like hear a little bit, but at one point, it's like, damn, bro. Like, Yam Live's going full, vigilante here.
Nah, they know what's up, bro. They know what's up. They got to listen. They take it with a grain of salt. And guess what? We love the show, bro. So keep up the work.
Good point.
Everybody said it tonight. Fuck Mickey Loomis. Derek Carr wants to lay on his fucking face. He's a piece of shit. And you know what the Saints do? They run Olave to the ground. They run Taysom to the ground. Now Kamara's hurt. What are they doing, bro? They just fucking everybody up.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's something to it about how bad off the state of the whole team is in general that hurts the players too. I think that adds another hurt to them to where it's easier for them to get hurt. If that makes any sense whatsoever. It's like just knowing how much of a loser team this is, that really adds to your injury.
No, you're right, bro. It's physical and then it's mental. They breaking these fucking men down, son. And guess what? I'm looking at the live chat. That's right. I'm the Hooters guy. My boys went and watched the game at the Hooters. I had to be at the house. I had some personal reasons, but guess what? The guy with the wings at Chipotle, I didn't know they had wings at Chipotle. Why didn't we have fucking Chipotle, bro?
Well, I saw that and saw somebody say that. Somebody had said that. And I don't shop at Chipotle.
I don't either.
I ate at Chipotle one time and I was in college. I was in Baton Rouge when it first came out. I walked in there and got whatever it was, like a Subway for Mexican food. I have no fucking clue what's going on. And I ate one bite of that shit and I threw it straight in the trash can. I never thought about Chipotle again until I saw that Dyson Daniels and Derek Carr ate there.
Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right. Listen, I'm gonna clear the line, but I want to say one thing. Smash the like for my boy, and one. And my kids are going crazy with the chat line because everybody's saying some shit. But listen, bro, I love you. Keep up the good work. Rouse is fucked up today, bro. And that bathroom was garbage.
All right, my brother. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Dude, the chat is so funny tonight, bro. Chat's fucking hilarious, dude. Look at my dog Moonfish in there. Hey, bro, Moonfish? All right, last caller. Spread quarters, last caller.
Hey, Mayo, it's Boo from Houma.
What up, Boo?
First time caller, long time listener. Just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I mean, Saints and Pels are pretty much a dumpster fire. Ain't got much to say. But going into 2025, yourself and all the listeners, grab your nuts like Derek Carr did whenever we beat them Cowgirls back in September. That's all I got to say. Much love, who dat, and go Colonels.
All right, boo. Merry Christmas to you, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Boo keying in on the nuts. Hey, I got merchandise. If you want some merchandise, I got Yam Live merch on there. I got All Being All Day merch on there. I got this Champion fucking hoodie. Champion premium motherfucker. Give it to your kids hoodie. HMSports.com/shop. We closing it out. We're gonna sweep out.
Yeah, look. First, then another thing. I'm leaving the bar tonight, and I'm rolling out, and she fucking lifts up her fucking sweatshirt like she's gonna show me her tits, and it's a fucking Derek Carr jersey. I walked out that motherfucker. I told you could fucking the second you fucking lick my asshole, that's what I'm gonna pay my tab. I rolled out on that motherfucker. And another thing I wanted to say, Rat that is a bust that.
Oh, yeah, I'm live. You drunk. Go ahead. Get to bed. Get to bed.
Yeah, I'm live.
He didn't mean that. He didn't want to say that. Trust me, I know he didn't want to say that.